This is Michael Wilson. We're looking at a summary of Revelation 1, and it starts out from the Apostle John, the revelation of Jesus the Messiah, which God gave to him, that's John, to show to his bondservants, that's us, the things which must soon take place. Let's do it. So the book of Revelation is the last book in the Bible. It was written by the Apostle John. It reveals the future events that will take place before and after the return of Jesus the Messiah. It's given to his faithful witness and to the firstborn of the dead and to the rulers of the kingdoms of earth. The book has visions, symbols, warnings, promises that show God's sovereignty and judgment over history and humanity. Now, I must admit, I tend to ignore this book. I've read it a lot. Much of it is a mystery to me. So this series that I'm doing on Revelation really would just kind of summarize what is this chapter saying. I'm not going to dig deep into my opinion about the end times and how they will play out. Revelation 1 is a powerful and captivating chapter. It unveils the divine revelation given to the Apostle John. The passage begins by emphasizing the source of this revelation. That's Jesus. And that's important for us to remember. This is something Jesus has given us. So Revelation 1 highlights the significance of John's role as a faithful witness to the truth. John was the disciple that Jesus loved the most. So it's fitting that he would give his final revelation to his great friend and faithful servant, John. The passage concludes with a reassuring message from Jesus, declaring his victory over death and asserting his eternal nature. The words, "I am the Alpha and the Omega," signify the Messiah's eternal existence and sovereignty over everything. He's in charge. And so this declaration provides comfort and encouragement to believers, affirming that in the Messiah, they have a firm and unshakable foundation. So Revelation is one that's entirely prophetic. That's all it deals with. So it looks at future events that will take place. The first chapter introduces the theme and purpose of the book to show God's servants the things which must soon take place. John begins with a greeting to the 7 churches in Asia, which were in modern day Turkey. So he blesses them with grace and peace from God the Father, God the Spirit, and God the Son. John describes his vision of the glorified Messiah who appeared to him on the Lord's day. He heard a loud voice like a trumpet behind him saying, "I am the Alpha and Omega, the first and the last," and telling him to write what he saw in the book and send it to the 7 churches. Now, when John saw him, he fell at his feet like a dead man. Imagine when we see Jesus, what is our reaction going to be? My guess is it may be something similar, but Jesus in his love laid his right hand on him and said, "Do not be afraid. I am the first and the last, and I am the living one, and I was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore, and I have the keys of death and of Hades." So the main message of this chapter is that Jesus the Messiah is alive and glorious, and he has all authority over heaven and earth. This chapter sets the stage for the rest of the book, which will reveal more details about the future events that will unfold in the Messiah's return. So Revelation 1 serves as a profound revelation of Jesus the Messiah and the source of inspiration for believers. It paints a vivid picture of the glorified Master Jesus and encourages unwavering faith in the challenges and assures believers of the ultimate triumph of the Messiah over all things. This chapter stands as a testament to the enduring power of the Holy Spirit and guiding and empowering believers to navigate the complexity of life with confidence and hope. And that's some mighty good news, brothers and sisters.